Hi, I'm Allison.
Hi, and I'm Sarah.
And we just wanted to chat with you about Rasika Teacher Training coming up starting in March. One of the most common questions we get from students who are interested in teacher training or thinking about teacher training is, how do I know if I'm ready for teacher training? So we asked ourselves that question, like, how did you know that you were ready for teacher training when you first went through it?
Yeah, and one of the things that, when we were thinking about this question was, I felt like I wasn't even sure.
Yeah.
Would I be a good teacher? Did I, after going through a teacher training, would I even want to teach? So for me, Allison, it came down to, I just loved the yoga practice so much. I knew I wanted to keep going deeper in the studies, and I couldn't do that in an hour or an hour and a half class.
Or even a weekend workshop.
Even a weekend workshop. Well, I hadn't even been to a weekend workshop.
Oh, yeah.
I jumped right into a teacher.
Right, well,
yeah. There weren't a lot of weekend workshops when I started.
True. For me too. I remember I started looking for a yoga teacher training, although I don't know that I 100% knew I wanted to teach either, or that I would. I knew I wanted to. I didn't know that I would, but I knew that I just absolutely loved yoga. I wanted to go deeper into the practice. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to super immerse myself and study, and that's really what I got in both in my first and my second teacher training. And it was an opportunity to dive in and really just immerse myself in this practice that I love so much.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people today, a lot of our students who have been through our teacher trainings, a lot of them say they don't want to teach, and they don't teach after. They just want to go deeper in the study. And they want to hang out with people that love yoga.
Yes, surround themselves with that kind of community.
Right.
And then there are plenty of others who do teach too.
That's right.
That take what we've been doing and all the practice that we've been doing, and almost immediately, or sometimes even before they've graduated, they've already secured a class and they start teaching. And
they realize
really
in the middle of the teacher training, oh, I think I might actually want to teach at the end of this teacher training.
I started with 6 brave friends. Right? I think we must have been 2 or 3 months into teacher training, and I got 6 of my friends together in an art gallery, and I said, can I please teach you? Will you please let me teach you so I can practice this stuff? And it was so fun, and several of those students are still students of mine, which is so wild and wonderful that that was in 2003, so this many years later they are still showing up for class, and we're still studying and still growing together, and so grateful for them and that experience.
So cool. So we hope you'll join us for teacher training. If you're thinking about it, I think you're ready.
I think if you're asking yourself that question, am I ready for teacher training? You probably are.